very good. I got a couple of good friends from Rochester. We're lucky here. It's a local repeater, and it's up on top of a really large hill and up a very large commercial tower. The guy that takes care of it is kind of the radio thing, a vocation. And there's a couple of stations from Rochester that check in pretty so often, and we're glad to have them on board. So, yeah, if you're up there, call around and see if anybody knows that Canadian repeater across the lake, and see if we can get you on the local RF side. Back to you, VE3FAA.
Yeah, VE3FAA, roger that. I'll definitely look into it once I'm on that side. Last time I was up there, I had the pleasure of visiting one of the wonders of the world, at Niagara Falls, which was a pleasant sight. Got to see a little bit of Canada from the American side. Go figure that one. I don't quite have my passport, but it's always nice to head up that way. And I'm definitely going to tag some repeaters and see how far I can get with my little 25-watt mobile unit. Hopefully they let us on the airplane with it without struggle.
Oh, QSO on that, but good stuff. Niagara's a nice place. I've been there a few times. It's a couple hour drive from here, but you got to go check it out. So you bet we're over here, and yeah, QSO on the passport thing. I got to get mine updated too. Mostly so I can get over to that handset I keep hearing about on the Rochester side. But yeah, enjoy the trip, and if you make it over this way, we got somewhere for a campfire and some antennas for you. But yeah, good stuff. Back to you, KR4 DIR from VE3FAA.
Yeah, Roger, this is KR4DIR. By the way, my name is Sean. I'm sorry I didn't properly introduce myself. Name is Sean. I'm sorry. I'm here in Southwest Florida, Cape Coral. Probably roughly over 2,000 miles from you, because my parents live in Rochester, and they're roughly 1,500 miles from my house. If it was a straight drive, it'd be 21 hours. I'm really liking this link. I can do it without having the massive antenna sticking out of my home here to kind of reach you guys. I'm wondering if this would be considered a DX contact.
In the gap there, have been KR4 DIR VE3FAA. Well, pleasure to meet you, Sean. The name here is Brett, Bravo Romeo Echo Tango Tango. And yeah, no, this is DX. It does for me, and always good to get the good DX from down south there. Got a lot of good friends down there and a lot of good radio operators, and it's been a pleasure. But yeah, if you make it to Rochester, where that lake is, and Canada's on the other side, we're on the other side of that lake. Just everybody kind of beelines for Toronto. We're about 2 hours down the shoreline to the east. Right there, Prince Edward County, Belleville area. It's a good area to be in. We'll send it back to you, Sean. KR4 DIR VE3FAA.
Yeah, VE3FAA, it's a pleasure to meet you, Brett. I appreciate it. It's always nice to hit up a nice ham that actually has respect in the hobby. I just new to it myself. I recently got my technician ticket back in April, so I'm fairly new to it. Working on getting my general so I can play in the HF. Trying to get that before I start buying a radio. I already know how to use it. It's just a matter of getting my ticket so that I don't have to only play on the minimum band for the technician, which is I think 28 to 29.5, I believe, on the frequencies. So it's a very small window. Can't play on any other meters, 10 meters, 40, 70. It's usually where all the action is for POTA and whatnot. But this Echolink, I'm definitely keeping this one in my favorite. That way, if I'm out there and I can't quite reach out there, I can still adapt with the new age. So that's always a pleasure. Yeah, you're coming in loud and clear over here too, so that means this is working lovely. And I appreciate the contact. Hopefully this stores as a DX. I use World Radio League, and I also plug it in there. So just been easier way to keep everybody in contact, and it helps log everybody for just my own hobby. There's nothing special to it except for seeing how many I can reach. This is KR4 DIR VE3. That's JC. Back to you, Brett.
Leaving a gap in there. KR4 DIR VE3. Well, that's awesome stuff, Sean. Welcome to the hobby. As I'm sure I don't have to tell you, love it. There's a grand group of people. There's all kinds of stuff you can do on it. Here's a story. I was once in the backwoods, and everybody thinks their cell phone can get them out. We hit a deer late at night, and I was standing on the roof of my truck with 3 cell phones, all dialing 911, and none of them would go through. But the mobile radio got me out of that mess, and got into a repeater, and a local operator got me on ATRS, and away we went. So it'll get you into and out of all sorts of good stuff, and you'll really enjoy it for the hobby. So I really appreciate you, Sean. I don't know if you need to keep going. I don't really want to tie up the system too much, but it's awesome to talk to you, and welcome to the hobby, and you'll enjoy it. And yep, we're very much out of the country, so we're very much DX. R4 DIR from Victor Echo 3 Sierra Juliet Alpha. Back to you, Tom.
Yeah, roger that, Brad. Yeah, it's always appreciative to hear somebody brand new, and the QSO is always welcome. If anybody else wants to join, you're more than welcome to. I'll give it a quick break to see if anybody else wants to join in on this QSO with V3SA and KR4DIR. All right, nothing heard. This is KR4DIR. All right, Brett. Well, yeah, I'm going to say 7-3, but it's appreciative to talk to you as I said before. Hoping I get to tag in with you again. I'll check in from time to time, especially that my itinerary is going to lead me somewhere near there, so I'll be a lot closer than it seems. Just got to have to figure out best way to antenna out there, since I can't bring my antenna from home. Might end up doing a ladder line or something I could hang from the window, something I could tag to the repeater, because my little Baofeng handheld's not going to do it, so I'd have to bring my little mobile rig. Hopefully that works out. But yeah, again, I say 7-3, appreciate the QSO. You'll be going in my log. Brett, it's a pleasure to meet you, and I hope you have a blessed day. This is KR4DIR, Sean here in Southwest Florida, Cape Coral. And I'll be clear on your live, Brett.
KR4 DIR VE3SA. Sorry, I either locked it there or the internet was doing a hiccup thing, but thanks for the contact. Very good to make the acquaintance. Have fun with the trip to Rochester, and look across the lake on some of the apps for some of the repeaters that are there. And if you're in Rochester, VE3JWO, you probably won't remember that one, but there's some repeaters you might be able to get into even on the mobile from over there. So take care, 73. Have a good night. We'll clear it up for everybody else. KR4DIR from Victor Echo 3 Sierra Juliet Alpha. Didn't hear a return on that one. I might have to go in and check on the Raspberry Pi. But have a good evening, Sean, and VE3SA will be clear.
Yes, sorry about that, brother. Carol 4 DIR. I was actually logging you in. I didn't get the transmit button. But yeah, 7-3s, man. It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance as well. You have a blessed day and enjoy the rest of your time. I hope to hear from you soon. And I will be clear. Carol 4 DIR.
Good stuff. Take care, Sean. Have a blessed day, too, and we'll catch you further on down the log. For DIR, VE3SAA 73, and we'll clear it up.
LJJ, KJ5, LJJ, monitoring. This is KR4DIR, Sean here in Southwest Florida. Good evening to you, Sean. Sean, good evening. I want to know how this radio sounds. BKJ5, LJJ, Slidell, Louisiana. KJ5, you're coming in clear on my end. Crystal, I am here on the Echo link. Now just chiming into East Coast Hub. Just wanted to see what the big fuss is on the internet chat. So it seems to be working pretty good, so I'm happy with it. Seems like I can travel the world without buying an expensive antenna. Hey, 10-4, you sound good on this end, ma'am. I mean, I got a problem. I'm just getting into this, but I got a South Coast Reflector. I can't hardly log into it there. 10-4. Yeah, you're talking about logging into the Echo link? I'm hoping I got that right. I'll just go to the regular all stop. Just do my node, 10-4. Yeah, roger that, 10-4. Yeah, that sounds like a user face from whoever owns it might have to go through with you on that one, or something nearby. You might be able to change it over and use a different one. If they're linked, it'll be even better. But sometimes you'll get that bug. You might not just be connected to it is all. You might be transmitting, but it might not be actually hitting the repeater. I might need to update my nose, man. I'm running that 3. I might need to update it. Got 10-4. Yeah, I tend for that. That's always the issue trying to update things. You always something better you have to buy or a new piece you got to order, to make it up and running so you don't have these issues. They're always coming out with something brand new that we don't know about because they don't give us a heads up. This is KR4DIR. Hey, 10-4. Well, okay, man, I appreciate the company. Greg on this, Kim. LJJ. I'm from Slidell, Louisiana, and I'm back quiet.